Hello everyone, welcome to yoga. In today's session, we will start with warm up and then after Suryanamaskar, we will do core poses and then end with the cool down and meditation. If this is your first time, I encourage you to watch my before you begin video. If not, let's get started. Let us chant Om. Alright, let's start with our warm-up. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Come back straight. Shift to your right. Come back straight. Shift to your left. Come back straight. Forward pull. Turn to your right. Come back straight. Turn to your left. Come back straight. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, next one. Let's keep your hands at the hip and then rotate your head clockwise and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. And then each rotation, half inhale and half exhale. Let's do it. Alright, come back and then rotate your hip clockwise and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. Alright, come back and then place your palm on your kneecap, slightly bend your knees and then rotate your knees clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. Alright, come back and then keep your hands at the hip and then lift your right leg in the front and point your toes up and point it down and again up and down and one more time up and down and then rotate your foot clockwise and rotate your foot anti-clockwise direction. And then rotate your entire leg clockwise and anti-clockwise direction and come back. Alright, let's do the same thing on the left side. So lift your left foot on the front, point your toes up and down and again up and down and one more time up and down and then rotate your foot clockwise and anti-clockwise direction and then rotate your entire leg clockwise and anti-clockwise direction and come back. Alright, next one. Let's stretch your hands at the shoulder height. Point your fingers to the ground and then point it up and down. One more time, up and down, and then rotate your wrist. And then rotate in the opposite direction. Alright, come back. Next one, let's exhale and bring both the palms facing each other, and then inhale and expand your chest. Let's do this 5 times. Come back, and the next one, let's stretch your leg. Keep your right leg in the front, left leg in the back, and then stretch both the hands on both the sides. Swing your arms touching your ear and thigh. Alright, swing it in the opposite direction. Alright, come back, and then switch your leg. Keep your left leg in the front, right leg in the back, and swing your arms touching your ear and thigh. And then opposite direction. Alright, come back. Next one, let's grab the block and then place the block, place your right foot onto the block, left foot onto the ground. And then straighten up your right knee. Make sure your left foot is still touching the ground. And then push your chest, raise your chin. Release it. 2 more times. Straighten up. Release it. Last one on this side. Straighten up. And release it. Alright, move the block to the left side, and then place your left foot onto the block, right foot onto the ground. Straighten up. Release it. Again, straighten up. Release it. Last one. Straighten up. Alright, release it. Alright, move the block out. And then let's do Suryanamaskar, 3 sets. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, body to the ground, up dog and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Next one on the right side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, body to the ground, up dog and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Second set a little bit faster. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, body to the ground, up dog and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Next one on the right side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, body to the ground, up dog, and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Third side a little bit more faster. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, body to the ground, up dog, and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Last one on the right side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, body to the ground, up dog, and down dog, forward pull, hands to calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, let's get ready for our core poses. So first one, Tadasana, Paschima, Namaskarasana. Alright. So keep your foot at the shoulder width or even closer, and then bring both the hands to the hip. Keep your chest pushed up, pushed forward, and then bring both the hands to the back. Form a Namaskar. Push it up. Again, push your chest, raise your chin. Alright. Slowly release it. Alright. Next one. Tadasana, Gomukhasana. Hands to the sky. And then fold your right elbow and then place your right hand onto the spine, and then make sure and then pull with your left hand the right elbow and make sure it's perpendicular to the ground, and then bring your left hand to the back and then either touch it or make a hook. Once you make a hook, if you made a hook, pull it and then push your chest, raise your chin. Your right elbow should be pointing to the ceiling. Left elbow should be pointing to the ground. Alright, release it. Bring your left hand up and the right hand up, and then bring both the hands to the heart and the hands to the side. Next one on the other side. Again, hands to the sky, and then bend your left elbow. Make sure your left hand is on the spine, and then bring your right hand, bring both the palms behind, and then either let the fingers touch or make a hook and then pull it, and then push your chest, raise your chin. Alright, release it. Bring your right hand up and left hand up, and then bring both the hands to the heart and hands to the side. Next one, Utthita Konasana. So we need the block, so keep the block nearby. So Utthita Konasana will do after doing Warrior 2 pose. So let's get transition to Warrior 2 pose. Alright, first one on the left side. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, and then grab the block, keep the block onto the right side of your right foot, and then bring both the hands to the hip, both the hands to the sky, and then bring it into warrior two. Alright, and then straighten up your right knee, so both the knees are stretched, but your right foot is facing the right side, left foot is facing the front. Yeah, so now all you are going to do is you're going to lower without bending your knees, place the hand on the right hand onto the block, left hand onto the sky. You're not bending your knees, and then turn your head up, look at your ceiling or your left fingers. Alright, come back to warrior two, and then bend your right knee. Now it's a proper warrior two, and then bring both the hands to the ground, move the block, and then plank, body to the ground, up dog, and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, now we are going to do the same thing on the left side, so leave the block there, right side, that is left foot will be on the front. Alright, let's do it. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back. Now grab the block and place the block onto the left side of your left foot, and then bring both the hands to the hip, and then both the hands to the sky, and then bring your left hand to the front, right hand to the back. Straighten up your left knee. Let your right toes face the front, left toes facing the left side. Alright, so now all you are going to do is bend on using your left side of the hip. So place your left fingers, rest your left fingers onto the block, right hand goes up, and then turn your head and look at your right fingers. Keep your knees stretched, don't bend your knees. Alright, come back. And then bend your left knee, warrior two pose, and then bring both the hands to the ground, remove the block, and then plank, body to the ground, up dog, and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, next one, Ardha Chandrasana. Ardha Chandrasana or half moon pose. Again, we are going to use the block, and we are going to transition to warrior two pose before. Alright, so again, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, and then alright, we'll grab the block later. Hands to the sky, and then hands to the come back to warrior two pose. Alright, now straighten up your right knee. So now what we are going to do is bring your right leg a little bit closer, and then grab the block and then keep it onto the same line where your right toe is facing. Yeah. So now what we are going to do is we are going to lift your left leg and then rest your right hand and then turn your head slowly up and then look at the sky. Alright, come back. Now stretch your right foot, remove the block and then come back to warrior two pose on the right side and then bring both the hands to the ground, plank, body to the ground, up down and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright. So the Ardha Chandrasana, you can do it against a wall as well. That is, you can keep the block on closer to the wall and then lift your, so that way you will have a support and then you can raise your leg as much as possible without bending your right knee as well. Yeah. So you can also do it against a wall. Alright. So next we'll do it on the right side. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, and then hands to the hip, hands to the sky, and then warrior two with your left hand in the front, right hand in the back, and then straighten up your left knee, grab the block and then place the block onto the mat and then bring your retract your left leg. Make sure your left toe is pointing towards the block, right toe is pointing to the front. Alright, so now all you are going to do is place your hand or palm onto the fingers onto the block and then lift your left leg and bring your left hand towards the sky. Make sure your left knee is stretched. Alright, come back and then stretch your left leg. Again, come back to warrior two pose and then bring both the hands to the ground, plank, body to the ground, up dog and down dog, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, next one is Hasta pada, ek pada, Ardha, Uttanasana. Alright, so either you can use the block, or I'm going to keep the block flat, or you can place it onto your, place your hand onto the mat itself. Again, it depends on how much of your hand length is. If your leg is lengthier than the hand, then use the block. Alright, so what we are going to do is, we are going to bend our left knee and then without bending your right knee, bend forward and rest your fingers onto the block. Don't bend your right knee. Alright, come back. Next one on the right side. Again, bend your right knee, hold your right ankle or right foot with your right hand and then bend forward and then without bending your left knee, bend forward and rest your left fingers onto the block. Alright, come back and release it. Alright, next one is Tandavasana. So we don't need the block, let's move the block out. Tandavasana is, so basically we are going to bend both the knees, but we'll bend the last right knee at the last step. So lift your left leg in the front, and then form a mudra on both the hands. Stretch your left hand in the front, right hand in the towards the sky, and then bend your right knee, and then you can even bend your elbows. Bend your elbows, you don't need to stretch your hand fully, bend your elbows, and basically you are focusing everything on your right knee and right foot. Alright, come back. Now we'll do it on the right side. Again, so bring your lift your right knee, and then point your right toes to the ground. Stretch your right hand to the front, left hand to the sky, both the hands mudra, form a mudra on both the hands, and then bend your left knee, and then bend your elbow as well. Alright, come back. Alright, let's start our cool down. Lay down on your mat, and then we'll do Marichyasana and then move on to breathing. Alright, lay down on your mat, and then keep both the knees bent. Let your knees face the sky. Stretch both the hands on both the sides, and then lift your right ankle, place it on top of left knee. Turn your left knee and the right foot onto the left side, bring it, and then turn your head onto your right side. Keep looking at your right finger, and then stretch your right leg on top of your left thigh. So only you are stretching your right knee. Alright. Bend your right knee, bring your right ankle closer to the left knee, turn your head upright, and bring your left knee up and the right foot down. Now the same thing on the opposite side. So lift your left foot, place your left ankle on top of right knee, bring your right knee and the left foot to the right side, turn your head to the left side, and then stretch your left leg on top of your right thigh. Alright, bend your left knee, bring your left ankle closer to the right knee, turn your head upright and bring your right knee up and the left foot down. Alright, let's get up and sit on the block and then do our alternate nostril. Breathe in and breathe out. Alright, sit cross-legged, and then bring one of your foot, either foot is fine, to the opposite side thigh. Make sure both the knees are touching the ground. Your tummy, neck and chest is straight up, perpendicular to the ground. And then take a deep breath, and then when you are ready, let's get started. Alright, breathe out through left nostril and finish it. Let's get ready for our meditation. So bring both the heels to the center. Stretch your knees on the side, form a mudra, keep it on your knees. And then close your eyes. Slowly breathe in and breathe out. And focus on your breathing. Alright, let's come out of it. Let us chant Om. Rub your palm, rub it on your face and eyes. That's it. Thank you.